Excuse me, mate. I'm looking for the editor.
Oh, hi. I'm the editor. I'm the editor of the Bugler.
Sure you don't mean the buzzer?
Excuse me.
I'm Gabe Dudley, and this is me partner, Derek Bond.
Yes.
It's your wake-up call, mate.
Yes, well, I know.
Some people just tie a bit of string around their little pinky, you know.
But what can I do for you?
We're Dudley and Bond, musicians.
Yeah, we've come about your Marin Music Festival.
You know, I can't help but notice, but you both speak English. English, with an accent.
Oh, suppose we do, come to think of it.
I've been doing it all my life, personally. You know, I tried speaking Swahili once, but it made no bloody sense to anybody, including myself.
Yes. Well, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
We were hoping you could undo something, as a matter of fact. You see, we're supposed to play the Marin Music Festival on Saturday night. And no sooner do we get into town than we find out we've been cancelled.
Right. We turn up in our best bib and tucker like there's a good puss trying to post a few bills flogging our gig, you see, but the good grey burgers won't hear of it. We don't want your bleeding tunes, they say. Now, we're pretty cheesed off.
What? Oh, is that Swahili?
No, I'm talking rock and roll, man.
Here's the situation. See, me and Derek are on tour, you see, and we come into town, we find the city has suddenly decided they don't want rock and roll music as part of the music festival.
Now, how can you have a music festival without rock? I mean, that's like a beer without Skittles.
Bangers without mash.
Yoko without Ono.
Bangers without...
Yeah, so we'd like you to run this ad in your paper.
They want to take away your rock and roll and give you the shaft.
Right.
It's time to march on City Hall and man the barricades?
Precisely.
No, I can't print this. It's inflammatory.
Oh, no, we said march on City Hall, not burn it.
Well, regardless, I can't put this in my newspaper.
There's no law in this country against a bloke getting his case heard, is there?
Well, no, but there's no law that says I have to promote something that I don't believe in. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Oh, but that's censorship.
Oh, no. It's not censorship. It's good taste. Something you obviously know very little about.
Oh, we know very little about good taste. We send you Masterpiece Theatre. You send us Dynasty.
Yes, well, goodbye, gentlemen.
You haven't seen the last of us.
And you haven't heard the last of this.
Time to wake up, mate.
Here. Oh, hi, guys. Come on in. Hello, Monroe. How you doing? Hi. Listen, he's dying to meet you. Come on into the living room. Hey. Mr. Rush, I'd like for you to meet my friends Gabe Dudley and Derek Bond. Gabe, Derek, this is Mr. and Mrs. Rush.
Oh, my gosh! It's Dudley and Bond. Monroe didn't say that it was you that he was bringing over. I mean, you're my biggest fans. I mean, you're mine. Oh, Mercy, you know what I mean. Yeah. I am crazy about your music.
Thank you.
That's Dudley and Bond.
I know who they are. What are they doing here?
If this is who we're supposed to convince, what are we doing here?
You already know each other?
Yes, I'm sorry to say.
No sorrier than we are.
Well, what happened?
Ask him.
What's going on?
Ask them.
Nice try, Monroe, but your Mr. Rush over there is as responsible as any of them for not letting me and Derek play, see?
What I said, the office still goes.
The office?
So why don't we just shove off?
Fine. Goodbye.
Wait a minute.
Good evening, Mrs. Rush. It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yes, and our deepest sympathies on your husband.
But...
What was that?
I've been thinking more and more about you. Every day you're on my mind. I don't know where I would find a love like ours. Crikey, what law are we breaking now, your lordship?
Hello, Mr. Rush.
Gentlemen, after you left last night, I did some thinking and decided I owe you an explanation and an apology. I had no right to treat you the way I did at my home or at the newspaper. I apologize. Yes, well, I see you're working, and I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I just wanted you to know I'm sorry.
Water over the dam, Mr. Rush. Anyway, Derek and I could have handled ourselves with a little bit more tact, don't you think? Why don't we call it even?
Okay.
Right.
You know, that was a nice tune you were playing a minute ago. Did you write it?
Mozart.
The Mozart?
Wolfgang Amadeus, the one and only.
You play Mozart in your concert?
Oh, sure. We only steal from the best of them. We do mess with his tunes a little bit, but that's because we are bad boy rockers.
Yeah, in the stadiums, we use the laser beams and the smoke bombs, you know, and we wear the devil makeup.
Well, I just want you fellas to know that I'm sorry we got started off on the wrong foot.
Well, that's very kind of you, but we're still out of a gig, aren't we?
Yeah, it was nice of you to come by, Mr. Rush, but as Derek says, the damage is done. Maybe the next group that comes through town will have a better go of it. Yeah. Cheerio.
Well, again, sorry.
Mr. Rush, champion of rock and roll.
Sir Henry, defender of the beat.
Well, he's not here right now.
This editorial is fantastic. Talk about a man doing a complete turnaround.
Yeah, we wanted to pat him on the back.
Well, you might want to give him 2 pats. He's down with the city council now, arguing your case.
Oh, that's super.
Didn't I tell you Mr. Rush would come through? Didn't I tell you that?
Mr. Rush, I would like to shake your hand.
And I'll shake the other one.
Henry, how did the meeting go with the city council?
Oh, yes, I heard you were down there trying to plead our case, trying to get us reinstated.
Yes, I talked and pleaded and reasoned and argued, and I forced them into taking another vote.
Hip, hip, hooray!
But you still can't play. Sorry, fellas, I gave it my best try. You can take your handshakes back if you like.
No, you keep 'em, Mr. Rush. You're an okay bloke.
Well, I'm just sorry that you don't have a job for this weekend. Listen, if you need a couple of bucks to get you to the next town, I'll be...
No, not to worry, Mr. Rush. We got a call from our agent this morning, didn't we, lad?
Oh, yeah, he's booked us a one-nighter in Denver this weekend.
Oh, well, then the weekend isn't a total loss.
Oh, no, we're going to get paid $75,000.
Oh, well, that's $70,000.
But, Mr. Rush, we are going to play here anyway, but in slightly reduced circumstances.
Yeah, we worked up a little tune especially for you.
Oh, for me?
Yes.
You know, Muriel, I found out they played classical music. Mozart.